Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers in video games, and welcome back to Eden Crafters. It's been about a week, almost a week since I've been able to record because holy crap, it was busy. Oh man, it was so busy. But we are here now. Gonna have a good time. Let's go ahead and load in. I noticed that the UI is different. It's black as opposed to blue. Or at least it was blue. I'm not sure why. Maybe there was an update since then. Either way, let's take a look at where we... Oh, wrong button. Let's take a look at where we were when we left off. We have completed our iron production. Our iron is going all the way over. Yes! And we have all our iron stuff in the warehouse. Guys, I am so happy. Another comment was made, and I'm kind of inclined to agree with it. I can't remember who it was, but someone was talking about getting concrete into warehouses. And I had the thought about just plopping down a warehouse like right here or something, or maybe even back in here, and moving all the concrete and rock production into into that warehouse. That way I have all the concrete I need for the build. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but it's a great idea. There were so many comments in the last couple of videos. Number one, thank you for the love. I appreciate all the happy birthday remarks and everything. It was a great day. I had a wonderful, wonderful day. And then the following weekend, this past weekend, we were celebrating my son's birthday because his birthday's a week after mine. So his party was last weekend, and it was just really busy. Anyway, I don't know if that getting the concrete and rock into into the warehouse is a top priority. It might be, because it's going to be a lot of concrete to be able to put because I'm going to have a tier 2 warehouse over there with cobalt, and that's going to be a lot of concrete. I may need to do that. Give me a second to think. It won't be a permanent build, so it's not going to be on concrete. It's going to be a quick and dirty just so I can get it into the warehouse system, I should say. Because saying just get it in, that sounds really dirty. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to build a tier 1 warehouse. We're going to get concrete and rock into it. And then we're going to grab the stuff that we need. Yeah, here's another reason why we really need to do this. Because we're going to be doing a lot of terraforming. And I really don't want to have to take all of this apart and then take it over to whatever deposits I have over there and rebuild it. I think I just want to get it into a warehouse now. So what do we need for a warehouse 1? Literally everything we have on us right now. That's awesome. Oh, that's right, because I already built a warehouse 1. I forgot about that. That's pretty good. Well, I'll have to fix that. Or we could just disassemble it and reassemble it on top of itself, which is exactly what we're going to do because that's ridiculous and funny. Excellent. Now, remember how I said this is going to be quick and dirty? I wasn't kidding. This is going to be a very quick and dirty build. Okay. Excuse me, but no. There. That's better. Okay. What the? Huh? Is that a visual glitch? No, that's an actual glitch. Oh, I probably forgot to build the towers back up. That's fine. We're going to be building them on the other side anyway. We'll most likely have to come back at some point. I'm going to throw all that extra rock away. Give me a moment. There. Do I have what I need to be able to build another one of these? Oh yeah, we're good. All right. Oh, how are we on food boxes? Oh, we're good. We're good. We have 23. Guys, I don't know if we have enough food boxes. Yeah, it's a joke. I think it's back here if I remember right. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. Okay. So in order to be able to build this, we're going to need, well, first off, we need to have a place that we can get oxygen. So let's just go ahead and build that here, I guess. Don't need that right now. How do we do this? Get a better vantage point up here. And now we can go even higher. So in order to be able to do this, in order to be able to do cobalt and refined cobalt, we need to have water. And we need to have the cobalt along with the refinery. Oh, and speaking of sulfur caves, I've been told there's a fourth on the main island. Because I want to do this a little bit differently this time. I don't want to have to hollow out the ground because that was a freaking nightmare. I want to try doing what we call in Satisfactory a logistics layer, or a pancake layer is another word for it. I was thinking about possibly placing down concrete, building the conveyors on that, and then building another layer on top of that. In essence, it would be doing the exact same thing that we're doing over there, but without having to dig down into the ground. And I really, really like that idea. The difficult part is going to be do I take the cobalt up? Sorry, do I bring the cobalt down, or do I bring the water up? I think one way or another, I think the warehouse goes in this area right here. I think that's probably going to be the best place to place it. Which means production really could be anywhere. It doesn't make a difference. The only thing I want to make sure that I do is that I have raw cobalt going into 2 and refined cobalt going into 3. Because I think it's the refined cobalt you use for batteries, and I'm planning on using a bunch. Because with the amount of uranium you get from the island over there, you only get enough for 2 batteries, and that's it. So I would much rather use a bunch of batteries than use up the only uranium that we get in this entire playthrough. And because the cobalt's free, it just takes time. That's the only thing that it takes. How do I want to do this? Be kind of cool to build a warehouse up here too. That'd be really cool to build a warehouse up here. I mean, either way, it's still going to suck to bring up the... I think what we do is until we get the tractor, I think what we do is we use warehouse 1s to flatten... Excuse me. Sorry. I think we use warehouse 1s to flatten the area. Because I'm going to have to bring this out. I'm going to have to bring water up. I think it's just going to be easiest to bring the water up to like here and then bring the cobalt over here. And then do a warehouse over here. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do this. So, with that being the case, and that jumped down because fall damage isn't a thing. Can we build one right now? No, we need glass panes and cables. So let's go get some cables. Let's go make some cables and get some glass panes. And then we'll use that warehouse 1 to flatten the area. And we'll get going on this. First things first, we needed 20 cable. So 1 stack of copper ingots should be enough because it's a 1-to-1. And then in glass panes, we needed 20. So 1 stack ought to do it. What I'll probably do is just take out a stack and put the old stack back in. There. And now we just need the cable. And I'm glad to hear that you guys don't mind when I get focused. That actually really helps kind of ease my worry, as it were. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a little bit boring without me talking. So I'm really glad to hear that you guys don't mind that. Sorry, I had to crack my neck there. I'm really glad to hear you guys don't mind that. Fog is coming in, but the wave could be there any moment. Could appear any moment. It was about a week ago, so I don't remember when it last hit. It's been a hot minute. Maybe even a cold minute. Maybe just a minute. Oh, that reminds me. I need to rebuild the... I need to build the wind turbines back up. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep flattening it. Question for comments. Is this cheating? Is it cheating to use a warehouse to flatten out terrain? I would be curious to know your guys' thoughts. I don't think so. The game lets you do it. It's definitely a hack. That's for sure. It is absolutely a hack. But is it cheating? Okay. Now I know that the warehouse 2 is considerably bigger than 1, so I think we're going to raise this area up here, and then we'll start going down to the shore over there. Let's start with this place right here. There. Almost there. I forgot that this is a thing. Don't ask me how. Cool. I think that's enough. Let's get warehouse 2 back on the hotbar. Let's put it on Oh, yuck. What could I put it on? 4? Okay. That's plenty fine. That's plenty of room. Could put it right there and things would be okay. As a matter of fact, that's probably what we'll do, is put it right over here. Okay. So then what we need to do is we need to start digging down in order to be able to get up to... Sorry, in order to be able to get down to the water. Now, here's a thought. Well, first off, let's top off our O2. And in case you guys are wondering why I haven't rebuilt the wind turbines, it's because I'm waiting for the wave to hit again, and then I'm going to rebuild them. We could build this in tiers. And I kind of like that idea. Yeah, and we'll just kind of step it down until we get to the shore. Yep, I like that idea a lot. Because fall damage isn't a thing. Now, the question becomes, where do we want to actually have the low part start? Because it's got to start low enough that the water pump will actually go into the water. And I think that's right here. I mean, this level might be okay. Do I have everything I need to build a pump? I don't know if I do. I don't have the rotors. Really? I could go back and build a rotor real quick. I think I'm going to, because I think it'll be important to have the pump in place, or at least know what the highest level we can build at is, so then we can start flattening the ground up to this point. As much as it sucks to run back and forth, I think that's what we have to do. And then once we get the tractor, we can use it to, you know, break all these edges a little bit and make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. We'll still have the plateaus, but we'll be able to make it look just a little bit more natural, I think. Because that doesn't look natural at all. You know what? It just dawned on me. I have iron rods and plates in my warehouse inventory. It doesn't matter whether these get destroyed. By the wave. Like, it doesn't matter at all. because they'll be in the inventory and I can just rebuild them. I don't even have to worry about taking them down anymore. Yes. I'm not going to worry about it. Why was I coming back? Rotor. That'll give me 6 rubber, 3 rubber belts. And I can grab 10 more here. And I might as well build some food boxes while I'm at it. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think the wave hit us right before the end of the last episode. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and grab that. Must be placed near water. Alternatively, I could have just... I don't know why I didn't think about this. I could have just dug a well. Placed the... I could have dug a well, placed the pump, and then just had it come like a straight shot up. I might do that, actually. That's not a half bad idea. Let's get it, try and get it lined up with this. Yeah, somewhere along this line. Okay, this is the bottom, this is the highest level it can be built. So, let us build let's build a warehouse right there. You've got to be kidding me. Did I use cable for that? No, but I used cable for the rotor. Gosh dang it. Oh, wait, I have a bunch of ingots on me. I don't need to grab any of that extra copper. Do I have enough now? Yes, yes I do. And we'll place it. We'll place it. We'll place it right about there-ish. Okay. And then lastly, the pump. Now this is going to be a more permanent build. So we're going to need to go ahead and do our stuff. Oh, crap. I just realized this. If we build this here, we probably can't build that. Suck. We have to level it off one thing lower. We're going to level it off here. I didn't take into account the concrete raising it up one level. I should have. Okay, don't delete. What? I didn't even let go of X. Huh. That didn't delete the concrete I placed. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage. Maybe right about here? That looks pretty good. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's going to be just a little bit too far that way or a little bit too far this way. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, let's replenish our O2. Oh, there's the wave. Cool. It's going to be so much concrete. Cement. That works. We need to have one intermediate level, maybe right about here-ish. There it is. That's it. That's the intermediate level right there. There we go. There's no way we're going to be able to finish this build by the end of the episode, by the way. Just kind of heads up. This is going to be a very long and arduous build to get that water up there. And something just dawned on me is if I don't rebuild those... Oh, excuse me, those towers... the windmills, then we will not have more concrete when we need it. True, more is going in. Which makes me wonder how, actually. How is more going in? There shouldn't be any more. There's no power anywhere. Unless there was some that was in a storage container. I feel like there may have been one that I left a storage container on. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... That works. Yeah. That one was in there. Sorry, that had a concrete and storage. Why is this still not working? I thought it because there just wasn't any power. Apparently not. Screw you. Alright, let's make sure it goes all the way in. Cool. All right, that's fixed. This is really good because we're going to be using a lot of cement. And I mean a lot. I have a feeling we're going to be using a lot of glass panes too. Because I just had the thought that I might like to encase this pipe in glass all the way up. Don't hold me to it, it's just a thought. Okay. And then just build this terrace all the way up. I think that'll work. Trying to think if there's anything I can do while I wait for concrete to be made. And I don't know if there is. Now, here's a follow-up question. Does the terracing look cool? Or does it look ugly? Right now, I think it looks ugly because it looks unnatural. But I like the idea of it. I like how it's, you know, go a certain amount, come up, go a certain amount, come up. And I think I can make that look good. I just need the steamroller to I eventually need the steamroller in order for this to be able to look more natural, because the most unnatural parts of this right now is this area, specifically right here and here. This one, not so much, because it's actually recessed down. This looks very unnatural. Very unnatural. But with the tractor, I think I can make this look a little bit more natural, kind of break these corners down and just kind of ease it. Yeah, same thing on that side too. And just kind of ease the grade instead of just coming straight up. And I think that will look really good over time. Because remember, this isn't going to be like a huge manifold. This is one line of water coming up to be able to refine cobalt. That's it. There's nothing else to that. So I don't think it's that much of an issue. I really was trying to justify what I'm doing here. Come on. There you go. What? Oh, you piece of crap. Do the thing. Thank you. Wait a second. How is that now 8? Okay, it wasn't. It's like, that doesn't look right. It should be 7 by. Let's go flatten that out. There we go. Or not. Now, there were some rocks that were blocking us from coming up. Or something. I don't know. But let's do this right here. This really makes things so much faster. Being able to flatten out an area with a warehouse. Oh my gosh, this is an absolute godsend. And what's this dark spot here? Oh, it really is just a dark spot. Okay, I was worried it was something more. Okay, I need to know if that is a visual glitch or not. Gotta get closer. I think that's a visual glitch. Yeah, we're good. I hope you guys can now see why I decided to do a warehouse 1 on the other side with the concrete going in. It's not aesthetically pleasing right now, but it's kind of necessary. I hate to say it that way, but could you imagine doing this without that? That would suck. All right, making our way back up. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I think it's homebound. 1,000 miles, Vanessa Carlton. Is it 1,000 miles or is it something else? I can't remember its name. Crap, what's that song called? I think it's 1,000 miles. This is gonna bother me. Hold on. Vanessa Carlton. Yeah, 1,000. Excuse me, 1,000 miles. I had it right. Really? There. At some point soon, we have to start thinking about where we want that warehouse to actually sit. Because the production itself is going to be pretty simple, right? It's going to be a refiner. The water's going to come up. It's going to go into the refiner. And there'll be an input and an outbound. And then we just... Well, I mean, it'll be a splitter too, because the cobalt will be split into raw cobalt, and then go into refinement. Both of those will go into the warehouse. I wonder if, while we're giving this time to build back up, I'm wondering if we go start building all of the things we're going to need. Because we're going to need a lot of plates, which is already automated, so that's just, give it time. But beyond that, we're going to need a lot of reinforced beams. Excuse me, I'm tired. What else do we need for the refiner besides beams? A few filters, and I have a rotor. So, yeah. Cool. What are we going to need for warehouse 2? We'll need a bunch of circuit boards, that's true. Basalt concrete's already automated, though it's quick and dirty. And iron beams. So let's go make 60 iron beams and 20 circuit boards while this builds back up. But before we do, let's go ahead and use as much as we have. Okay, cool. Because right now, with each stack being a size of 30, it means one warehouse line can hold on to 270 of an item. And so with 2 in concrete, I can have 540. Okay. $60 iron beams, and I forgot the dang copper I'm going to need for the circuits. How many plates do I need? I need 20 circuit boards, and each circuit board I think is 1 copper sheet. So it's just 20 copper sheets, which is 40 copper ingots. So That'll be fine. I'll have a little bit extra, but whatever. And I'll need to get some silica. And once again, I think it's 1 to 1. Oh, wait. I don't need that many. It is 1 to 1. Sweet. There we go. And we need 60 beams? Yes. Looking forward to having the beams automated. That'll be really nice. Yeah, refined cobalt and sulfur. Both of which are eventually unlimited. You just have to get over to the other island to be able to get your sulfur. Oh, and then we'll need glass too, but we can come back to that. Glass panes, I mean. Come on. Okay. There we go. Oh, and it lined up right in the middle. Just kind of like I planned it? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, right. I need to make those filters. Forgot to make those. I think it's 1 sulfur for filter. So let's go ahead and grab that stack of 20. No, they're over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to make some more beams too. I need to make 8 more. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. $12 more. $4 for the refiner and 8 for 2 level 2 containers. Because those will act as a splitter going into the warehouse. Okay. Okay. And then we'll have... Oh, crap. I forgot about the splitter. We're going to need to make 2 more circuits. I'm going to use one of them right now. Actually... Yeah. One, and then we're going to go 20 out. That is the 21st block. And so let's go back to notes. "21st block becomes the conveyor." Okay. So the conveyor needs to be on this line here. The production is going to be here. Well, it's here-ish. So what I can do is I can have... that will come out here. And then it just needs to get in line right there. There. And now the cobalt will go right into here, and the 21st block becomes the conveyor out. So then we can have our first V2 container there. And then the next refiner. 1, 2. Ish. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a level 1 container just to get the placement right. We'll build another level 3 right next to it. And then we can get rid of this. And is there a way to get that into there? Not that way, but that one. And it doesn't look terrible. That is just so close. I'm going to push... oh, wow. Hold on. I am going to almost die from lack of oxygen. Just un momento, por favor. There. I'm going to push these back just a bit. And by just a bit, what if I were to do it just like literally right in front of it? Like that? How would that then look? So let's get rid of that second section that we don't need. And let's give ourselves a right corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another right corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit tight, but not bad. What was I coming back for? I don't remember what I was coming back for now. It was something. Oh, man. I need water to come down. I need water to come up now. And then the refine will go there. I don't remember what I was going to do now. $68, wasn't it? 69 blocks. Nice blocks. Okay. Now we just need to build out 36 blocks this way. Yeah. Okay. While the... Oh, there we go. While the basalt... not the basalt. While the cement continues to replenish itself, let's go get the basalt we're going to need and the panes. The glass panes as well. And then we can start building the pipe all the way from the pump. I can get rid of that and that. I'm also going to need 2 more circuit boards, so... And I just got rid of my silicon. Gosh dang it. I literally just threw it away when I was like, oh, I don't need it. Oh, crap, yeah, I do. Just want to make sure you guys were paying attention, that's all. Is there anything else that needs to be built besides that? And the pipe. No. So 2 more stacks of glass panes and 3 stacks of basalt. Oh, and nothing's being built right now because I have not put these back down. Come on, build. Build, oh my gosh. Build. Okay. At this point, we have everything we need, except for the concrete to be able to build this thing on. So, we just need to continue building out the concrete pad that this will sit on and build the pipe to bring the water up. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through all of our concrete, and then while it replenishes again, we'll build the pipe up. Oh man, I apparently yawn a lot. I know I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well at all. I slept terrible last night. I was starting to fall asleep, and I was like I was in the dreaming stage, but I wasn't in a deep sleep, and I had a dream about, I was walking through a garden fence, and I stepped through, and there's like 20 black widows that are like huge. I was like, oh, hell no. And then I woke up, I'm like, what the hell kind of dream was that? I was pissed, and I couldn't go back to bed forever. Last night was rough. Okay. For some reason you won't build out that way from this side, but whatever. There. How many more do I have to go? 19. Okay. Time to figure out how to do an aesthetic pipe. Something we have not done yet. Let's go 7 and 8. A sign. No kidding. Okay, so how many do I have to do in order for it to go up? 3? 3. Okay. The other thing we could do, and this was my thought, is what if we were to use this to our advantage? So that is in the middle. Right there, so 1, 2. Can we not bring that up? Oh, we can. Dang. That's close to the same height. What would a pipe there look like? Interesting. That doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look terrible. I don't know if I would say it looks great. Interesting. Now, how would this look if I did this? Use the pipe hub to get the placement. And then we build it. Going up. And now that we're over the conveyor, then we can bring it down. There. Now, the question becomes, how do we do these gaps? These levels, I should say. I can either bring the pipe up to 1 block away or right up to the lip of it itself. If I do this, and I just go down, what the? That will have come out 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor clipping into the ground. Not bad. What if I have the pipe come all the way up to the top? All the way to the edge, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would need 5 blocks to make its... It needs 5 blocks of distance to make its travel all the way down. Okay. That's completely doable. This one is going to probably need some more. Okay. Oh, we are almost there. What the? Huh? Maybe I have to do it? Okay, I guess I have to do it. Oh, wait, no, we're good now. That's close. Wow. That is a really long pipe. It's also stairs. Six. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 times 64, 640. So that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 from 69 to 64. 64 times 10 is 640. So we need to let this top off one more time and then some. And then this is done. And then we can figure out how to do a little bit of hiding work to turn this into like a logistics layer. I am really happy with how that curve turned out, by the way. I'm like extremely happy with how that turned out. It looks beautiful. Now, what can we start thinking about while this does its thing? What can we start thinking about how we want to make this look prettified? Because we've done underground belts. I've done encasings. I don't know if I want to encase this. That was so many plates in general to build. I mean, I guess maybe once I get glass in the warehouse, maybe then I would be fine with encasing this, but right now, not a chance in hell. Alternatively, we really could just build a bunch of cement around it, and it would look like a cement line coming through. I don't know. What do I want to do with this conveyor? Oh, you know what we can do in the meantime? While we wait for this to top up. Oh, wow, that's already 305. Hold on. That was way faster than I thought it'd be. Alright, once that gets back to about 300, we're going to be good. I wonder if there's almost a way to make the conveyors a focal point of display. Because the whole premise of doing the conveyors over there the way I did was to hide them. And that's cool. It's a pain in the butt. But what if there was a way that I could actually display these? Let me know if you guys have any ideas, because I am open to anything for aesthetics. Any ideas you guys have of making something look just nicer, don't hesitate to put it in the comments, because I will give it a shot. And, you know, I don't know if hiding the conveyors is the right thing to do, because you lose out on a lot of really cool stuff that you could show off. The conveyors are almost something to Actually display. Man, I'm tired. All right, time to build it. Sweet. Okay. I've got to think on this. Cuz I don't want to leave this as it is. It's cool, but it doesn't look like, what's the word I'm looking for? It looks good, but it doesn't look great. It doesn't exactly look pleasing. It's functional, for sure, and I can definitely do something with this. I really want to be able to figure out how to show off this curve. I love how that turned out so much. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to make this an underground belt. I really don't. I want to find a way of showing this off. Please let me know if you guys have any ideas in the comments. I would love to hear them. And on the plus side, all my stacks are 40s now. That's a huge plus. That gives me so much more concrete from the first. That gives me so much more concrete from the tier 1 warehouse that's in place for the moment. This build is not done. Not by a long shot. But you know what is done? Being able to make batteries. Don't need that anymore. You know, I didn't actually use any of that cobalt. I can now make a controller, a steamroller, a ship platform, and that's about it. But you know what else I can make now? Hold on. A large solar panel. What do I need for it? 4 iron beams. Okay. What is my power draw anyway? 91. Okay. Oh, wait. That needs 16 megawatts for a refiner. And the pump needs 4. So that's 20 megawatts. So I just need one large solar panel for the cobalt stuff. Let's do one over there, and then we'll build 5 over here for a total of 6, so 24, 28, 32. You know what? We're just going to make 30 more beams, and we'll place one out by cobalt. And then once the wave hits and takes out all those wind turbines, because I'm not going to rebuild them. Once it takes all those out, then we can. There we go. Then we can replace these. Yeah, it's almost here. This is making 91, so I'll just build 5. Because 5 will be 110 megawatts. That'll be enough. That'll be plenty. At night, by the way, when I do my calculations for power, I go with the lowest amount that they produce. Not the most, because with a daytime, you would only need 1. I just realized I haven't had my chat pulled up in a while. Okay. That's good. We'll find a way to make that better. Oh, take a look at the... If you can see it, it was almost like the reflections were almost sparkling on that warehouse. That was kind of cool. Yay! Now that was all taken care of, so now we can go ahead and build our large solar panels. Oh, you know what? Let's build them over here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 7. And I don't like the way that one was placed, so we'll just replace it right here. There. Solar farm. 720 megawatts. Let's go. All right, don't have to worry about that anymore. Cobalt is done. Let's... Oh, the tractor. 4 rotors and a controller. Rotors, we'll need to get this. And I'm not sure how many we'll be able to make now. With 120? I think we could make 6 rotors. Yeah, I was right. It's because we have 24 rubber. That'll give us 12 belts, which will be enough for 6 rotors. Except I need to get the wires, I think. I don't think I have any wires. Oh, cable, I mean. But I do. Because I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at this. Alright, don't worry about rock. Do I need that much basalt concrete? No. I still don't know why I had that cobalt ore on me. I'm going to put that sulfur back, because I might need it later. Because I'm still not over there at the other island yet. Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, in the words of Rafiki, it is time. Yes. Now, the other thing I need to be cognizant of is that I currently do have a limited amount of sulfur because there's no sulfur on the main island. It's over on the other island over there. And in order to get over there, I can either use the steamroller and we can make a land bridge over there, or we could fly over there. And with flying over there, we could easily set up a warehouse like we did in the first playthrough. But I kind of want to make a land bridge, guys. I think that's something we're going to do. I would really like to get sulfur into the network, into the warehouse network. So that way I could just make batteries when I need. And I think that is what we're going to do next. I'm really... I hate putting off the computer production, because that's going to be over here where I had it last time. I think it's a great spot for it. And I don't want to keep putting that off. But being able to have batteries is also extremely important, especially when I don't have a whole lot of sulfur. I forgot to encase... Guys, we're not OSHA compliant. Oh, crap. I forgot to do the yellow bars. Sorry, the yellow stripes. I forgot to put the yellow stripes on over at the cobalt production. We need to be OSHA compliant, guys. This is important. All right, we're going to get OSHA compliant, and then we're going to call it a night. If I do it this way, what does that do? Oh, perfect. That's beyond perfect. Okay. We are OSHA compliant over here. Are we OSHA compliant back at the main base? I think we are. And yeet. Yeet. What? Whoa. Okay. That's interesting. And I think we'll make the land bridge. This seems like a good height. This might take a minute. If I drive too fast, I might drive straight into the water. And I am not losing this as soon as I built it. Absolutely not a chance in hell. I really wish that camera would stop auto-adjusting back to where it was. I wish it would just stay where it's at. And now, if anything were to happen to the car, we could still run over to the island if we wanted. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, land bridge and a chair. Could you imagine if I didn't do it this low, but instead I did it at like the height of one of those hills surrounding the cobalt? I bet the game would be so pissed at me right now. I kind of want to almost do that. Maybe we could do that as like like the final episode of this playthrough. Is we'll just do some random crap. As a matter of fact, if you have any random ideas of things that could just like possibly break the game, put them in the comments and we'll save them for the final episode of this playthrough. And we'll get through as many of them as we can. Because I'm not going to lie, that actually sounds pretty awesome. Doing a land bridge from like one of those really high mountain hills over there. Those are not mountains. I live in Colorado. We have mountains. Those are hills. Either way, that would be pretty cool. just to see how mad we can make the game. I bet the game would be so pissed. Excuse me. I just had another idea of something absolutely ridiculous. Put a miner on all 3 sulfur deposits and bring them across the land bridge. Oh, that sounds like it would suck. Oh, that does not sound fun at all. Can this drive up that? No. Well, while we're over here, let's go ahead and get that sulfur. Because until I actually build that miner and get it in the network, this might end up being rather important. I mean, once I actually have sulfur tapped in the network, in the warehouse network, it won't be a problem. But until then, it actually could become a problem if I run out of power cells. Which is why I think I want to do the next build as getting sulfur in the warehouse system, which is going to be really simple. It won't be nearly as complicated as what this was, because I had to bring the water all the way up. With sulfur, you just mine it and... Hold on just a second. I want smooth. With sulfur, you just mine it and put it in the warehouse network. You don't need to do anything else with it. So literally I could just have a miner and then a tier 2 warehouse and just put it straight into it. What I'll probably end up doing is splitting it into 2 inputs. I don't think I need 4 or 5. Heck, even I don't even think 3. But having 2 lines of sulfur into a warehouse does sound pretty awesome. So it would be a tier 2 warehouse, a splitter. Actually, no, not even a splitter. It'd be a tier 2 warehouse, a Mark II container, and a miner. And then the concrete. That's literally it. And for that, I would need one large solar panel. That's it. So that's what we're going to do next time, definitely. We really need to do that. And then after that, maybe we could head on over to the area of computers. Something else I really do need to get into the warehouse system, though, is iron beams. That way I don't have to come over here and keep making them. Not that I can't. I just don't know if I want to keep doing it. Then again, it really isn't all that difficult to just queue up 60 to build a warehouse and you're done. I don't know. I think this is a pretty good place to stop. So we're going to eat some food. Nom nom nom. And with that, I shall bid you all a fondue. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.